You know how there are those really cool Pokemon evolutions that are like really hard to get and usually require an item? Pokemon like Flareon, Vaporeon, and Jolteon are all great examples of Pokemon that need a specific item to evolve, since currently the only way to get them is by using certain stones. In this video, I'm going to be listing all the current evolutionary items in Pokemon to date, and what Pokemon utilize these items. In total, there are about 26 items that can trigger an evolution process, and each generation brought along with it many new items. So in this video, I'll be talking about each item and go in order of generation. If you could show your support by leaving a like on this video, that would be greatly appreciated, and without further ado, let's get started.
Rolling, I can never get enough. I've been up too long and I way too drunk, but we straight up in it and we feeling it.
The items are as follows: Firestone, Waterstone, Thunderstone, Leafstone, Moonstone, Upgrade, Sunstone, Dragon Scale, King's Rock, Metal Coat, Deep Sea Scale, Deep Sea Tooth, Dubious Disc, Dusk Stone, Electrizer, Magmarizer, Oval Stone, Protector, Razorclaw, Razorfang, Reaper Claw, Shiny Stone, Dawn Stone, Prism Scale, Sachet, and Whipped Dream. Just kidding, that's not all I'm going to go ahead and give you guys in this video today. As I said, we are going to count down the 26 evolutionary items within Pokemon, so let's just get started. So we're going to kick it off with the classic. Up first is the Firestone. The Firestone currently evolves 4 Pokemon: Vulpix into Ninetales, Growlithe into Arcanine, Eevee into Flareon, and Pansear into Simisear. From there we have the Leafstone evolving Gloom into Vileplume, Weepinbell into Victreebel, Execute into Executor, Nuzleaf into Shiftry, and Pansage into Simisage for a total of 5 grass evolutions. The third elemental stone is none other than the Thunderstone. Currently the Thunderstone is used for 3 evolutions, those being Pikachu to Raichu, Eevee into Jolteon, and Electrike into Electros. What are we even doing anymore? Okay, just because this isn't a top 10 doesn't mean I can't squeeze in a few puns, okay? Anyway, the Waterstone evolves Poliwhirl into Poliwrath, Shelter into Cloyster, Staryu into Starmie, Eevee into Vaporeon, Lombre into Ludicolo, and Panpour into Simipour. The Moonstone evolves Nidorino Male into Nidoking, Nidorino Female into Nidoqueen, Clefairy into Clefable, Jigglypuff into Wigglytuff, Skitty into Delcatty, and Munna into Musharna. Next up, we have the second generation of items. The Upgrade evolving Porygon into Porygon 2 via trade, the Sunstone evolving Gloom into Bellossom, Sunkern into Sunflora, Cottony into Whimsicott, Petlil into Lilligant, and Helioptile into Heliolisk. Followed up with that, we have the Dragon Scale, which evolves Seadra into Kingdra via trade, then the King's Rock, which evolves Poliwhirl into Politoed and Slowpoke into Slowking, again via trade. And last but certainly not least, the Metal Coat, evolving Scyther into Scizor via trade. Literally only 2 items for this generation: the Deep Sea Scale evolving Clamperl into Gorobus, and the Deep Sea Tooth evolving Clamperl into Huntail, both via trade. Okay, so this by far introduced the most items, although most of them are by trade, but whatever, let's just get into it. The Dubious Disc evolves Porygon 2 into Porygon Z via trade. The Dusk Stone evolves Murkrow into Honchkrow, Misdreavus into Mismagius, Lampent into Chandelure, and Doublade into Aegislash. The Electrizer evolves Electabuzz into Electivire via trade, while the Magmarizer evolves Magmar into Magmortar via trade. The Oval Stone is used to evolve Happiny into Chansey if leveled up while holding the item. The Protector evolves Rhydon into Rhyperior via trade. The Razorclaw evolves Sneasel into Weevil if leveled up at night while holding this item. And the same goes for Razorfang, evolving Gligar into Gliscor if leveled up at night while holding the item. The Reaper Claw evolves Dusclops into Dusknoir via trade, while the Shiny Stone evolves Togetic into Togekiss, Roselia into Roserade, Minccino into Shinchino, and Floette into Florges. And last but not least, the Dawn Stone, evolving male Curlias into Gallades and female Snowronts into Frostlasses. Poor Gen 5, only releasing 1 evolutionary item, the Prism Scale, which evolves Feebas into Melodic via trade. Random fun fact, however, I actually didn't know that an item was introduced to help aid Feebas in its evolution. I was still under the assumption it needed max beauty. But anyway, let's get on to Gen 6. And finally, for now, we have Gen 6, which introduced 2 items. The Sachet is used to evolve Spritzy into Aromatisse via trade, while the Whipped Dream is used to evolve Swirlix into Slurpuff via trade. So that's going to do it for this sort of video, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy, and stay tuned because I actually have a top 10 that should be up tomorrow. I'm pretty sure it'll be up tomorrow, but if it's not, it'll be up soon, I guess. But yeah, so there are just so many evolutionary items to choose from. I figured making a top 10 would be kind of a waste, so you know, I would just kind of throw them all in one list and let you guys know every single trade evolution item. Maybe you learned something new, because I know I definitely learned something new by looking up all these items. I learned how a lot of Pokemon evolved via trade, which is actually kind of wild that I didn't know most of these. But regardless, I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure to hit that like button. If you're new here, maybe subscribe. And I guess share this video with a friend if they want to know what items do. I mean, if they're like me and are clueless, then you help them out, you know? They need guidance. I needed guidance. Also, I really want to apologize if I pronounced any of these Pokemon's names wrong. I'm so bad at like name pronunciations, like I'm surprised I can even say my name. But anyway, that's gonna do it for today's video. Remember, there'll be a video tomorrow, and I'll see you guys later. Bye. Adios. Cinco de Mayo. That was probably, I'm gonna have to cut this out.